Hello everyone, Ibrahim Oloye here, and this is a continuation of the Adobe Premiere introductory class. And today we're going to be looking at the tools that will help us achieve our editing in Adobe Premiere. As we all know, the major reason for editing videos are to correct our mistakes from the set, from the video shoot, some camera movement, and to make the video looks better, or to add some effects, to make it visually appealing to your viewers. So we're going to be looking at all these tools that are available for us on Adobe Premiere Pro 2019 version, and I'm going to start taking you through that right now. But before we do that, I would like to import another video clip so that we can actually practice those tools one after the other. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll double click here, and import a clip. Look for a clip. Okay, I'm going to use this. Let's import this just like the way I did in the last class, the way I told you how to import video clips. So now we have two video clips here, and I've just dragged it to the timeline. If you play it now, you see that there are two different video clips. So this is your tool panel. In the last class, I explained the source panel, the monitor panel, which is the program panel, the project panel, and your timeline. There is a panel right here. Can you see this? So this panel is called the tool panel, and this is where all your tools are, the tools that are gonna be very useful for us in achieving our editing. So the first on the tool is the selection tool, and the shortcut is V, whether you're using a Mac or you're using a Windows-based system. The shortcut is V. So the first tool is your selection tool. And this is very key. It is very key for us to understand the selection tool. It is like the neutral tool in your vehicle, or should I call it neutral or park tool? But it is more than that if you look at it holistically. So it allows you to perform some basic selection and edits. You can select specific edit points and perform simple trim. So how do we do that? So if you select your selection tool, or if you pick your selection tool, you can click on your clips, your audio clip or your video clip, and move it around. You move it around and perform basic editing. So if you put your selection tool at the end of a clip, it will give you this sign, and this sign simply means that you want to edit. So you can move it forward. If you look at the arrow, you can see move it forward, or you can drag it back to the beginning. You can do the same thing for the end of the clip. You can do it for any kind of clip, then you can use it to move your clip forward or backward. You can also use it to select multiple tools, multiple footages, multiple clips on your timeline. So by selecting over, just drag your mouse over all the clips you wish to select. Everything has been selected, then you can move it forward or backward. So let's move to the next tool. Which is track selection forward tool or track selection backward tool. So how did I get the second function? There is a tiny arrow, there is a little arrow here, so you have to click and hold your mouse to activate that function. Can you see that? Track selection forward tool, which the shortcut is A, and track select backward tool, and the shortcut is shift plus A. So you hold your shift and you press A. So what does this do? What does it do? So instead of using your selection tool to select all the clips on your timeline, you can simply use your track selection forward tool by just clicking on the clips, and it will select all the clips on your timeline, and that will enable you move it forward or backward. So the question is, if you don't want to select all the tools and you still want to use this tool, you don't want to select all the clips and you want to use this tool, how do you do that? So you hold your shift after selecting your selection tool, your track forward selection tool. You hold shift and you will be able to select just one item, just one clip on your timeline, move it forward or move it backward. Let's quickly move to the next tool on our item, which is this, and it's called the ripple edit tool. There are other tools under it. If you click on this small arrow, you will see other tools. We are going to treat each and every one of them, but let's treat the first one, this first one that says the ripple edit tool. So how do you use this tool? If you remember, I mentioned to you that if you have two clips here and you want to bring them together, you can just right click here and say ripple delete. But in this case, if you have two clips together like this and I need to edit this particular clip, I can use my selection tool and drag it forward, then use my ripple delete, and delete the space in between. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this now. So ripple edit tool, how do you use that? So if you select it and you have two clips between each other, like beside each other, sorry, like this, so you can use, if you move your cursor to the end point and the in point of the two clips, you're going to see this sign, the yellow dragging sign, so you can, if you drag forward, the ripple delete tool or ripple edit tool is going to ripple delete the space. So you are not going to see any space in between the two clips. Can you see that? It will move the clip and simultaneously delete the space in between the clips. Do you get that? Unlike the selection tool that is going to leave space in between the two clips, that you have to right click and do ripple delete. I hope you get that. And the next one is rolling edit tool. Rolling edit tool, which the shortcut is N, whether you're using a Mac or you're using a window. Rolling edit tool. So what does this tool does? Let's select it first. So what does it do? This tool is used to fine-tuning and adjustments. So how do I mean? Let's see how it works. Can you see that? Did you notice what this tool is doing? It will move the end point forward or backward. It moves the end and the starting point forward or backward. So let's check the next tool. It's called rate stretch tool. So what does this do? Let me separate these two clips. I need my selection tool. Let's separate these two clips. Now if you play this clip,
do the little that we can in our own little way.
It's playing normally.
This project is
now rate stretch tool will help you increase the frame sizes or the frame size of the clip or reduce it, thereby increasing the rate at which the video will play. Let's look at it. So now I have increased the frame. If you play it
is good to save
what did you notice? What did you notice? The clip is playing slowly, like in a slow motion. If I reduce it, it's going to play very fast. So rate stretch tool will help you to play a clip in slow motion or in fast motion. Slow motion or what? Fast motion. This is going to play very slow. You can see the rate here is 74.5. Can you see the rate? 74.5. And if I reduce the rate at which it's playing, you're going to see 219. So it's going to play very fast. I hope you get that. You can still ask me questions in the comment section below so that we can treat every other thing that you don't understand. Then the next tool is your razor tool. Your razor tool will help you cut the clip at some particular spots. Like I'm editing right now,
which road users may not notice.
And I want to cut the clip here, right here. So I'm going to select my razor tool, and click on it, and that will help me divide the clip into two. I can also do this. I can do this, and delete a particular spot and do my ripple delete. Did you get that? So that's that about razor tool. Then the next tool is our slip tool. What does slip tool does? It helps you to preview your clip so that you can know where you want to edit, to show the end and the end point of a particular clip. Can you see that? Preview. Okay, so that's the end of this class. I will see you in the next class. You can do well by subscribing to this channel so that you can have first-hand information when a new video drop. Thank you.